You're nervous that if you list and sell your place before your dream house comes on, you're going to be homeless, and yeah, you're going to be homeless. Tom's talking though. Tom's, can I close your door? Is that offensive?
Yeah, pretty much so.
But I'm not going to stop. Okay, so maybe you found yourself in this situation when it comes to buying and selling. You're in your house, you know you want to move, you want to list it, but you haven't found something that you're in love with yet. So you're nervous to list your place when you haven't found the next one yet, and you don't want to be homeless. So this is a situation that happens all the time. It's probably the most common scenario that my clients ask me about. So good news, I've got 3 options that you have. None of them are perfect, but they will make things hopefully easier for you, deciding which is the best route to go for you. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so option 1, this is the most common one that most people do. So you go ahead and list your house, and sometime between listing your house and when the new people come in, you find a place that works for you, and it works out just fine. So what I would suggest in that scenario is to make sure that when you list your house, and if you haven't found a place you want to go to yet, and say you happen to get an offer before you find a place, ask for a long possession time. You know, most people ask for a month or 2, so maybe ask for 3 or 4 months. Because you got to remember, if people really want your house, an extra month or 2 is not a big deal. Okay, so option 2, this one I like if you can swing it. So go talk to your bank or your mortgage broker and see if you can get approved to potentially own the house you're in now and the one you want to go to. It sounds kind of scary, but again, like option 1, ask for a long close time. So in this scenario, what you do is you don't list your place yet, you wait for the right house to come on the market, you go and you buy it, not conditional upon your sale, and then what you do is ask for a long close, again, say 3 or 4 months, and between now and then, you go ahead and list your house and get it sold. And that typically works out just fine. Just list it for a fair market price. And then you don't risk being homeless nearly as much. And because you're approved to buy this house, worst case scenario, you've got the financing in place to own both homes for a little while if you need to. And in a sense, that does take some of the stress out of it because you know you're not going to be homeless. And the reality is if your house is marketed correctly and priced well, it should sell without a problem. And so the third option is one not many people know about. So let's say you list your house and you haven't seen the house you want to go to next. It hasn't come on the market yet. And so you're nervous about getting that offer and having to maybe be homeless. Well, you can avoid that by putting in your listing, and so people are aware, any offer that comes in is going to be subject to the owner, you, finding your next house. And so the pro to that is you never have to commit to selling your house without finding the next one. The possible downside is the buyers, you know, that's kind of touch and go. They may not be into that. Now, if it's a house they really like, they might say, great, take a couple weeks, see if you can find the house you like. So that's an option that not many people know about, but it's kind of splits the difference. So keep that one in mind as well. So when it comes to the buying and selling, there's obviously a lot of moving pieces, but you know, talk to your realtor, see which one of those 3 options might be the better way to go, and hopefully your move goes as smoothly as possible. Thanks. See ya.